Hello, everyone, and welcome to tip 4 of Chameleon's weekly tips to transforming lateral violence in your community. And today we're going to be talking about the importance of what we call a softened startup. Again, I want to acknowledge Dr. John Gottman because this is based on his research. Basically, according to Gottman, when we are dealing with each other, if we first of all, our tone and our body language is really, really important. And when we have a sensitive topic that we're approaching with another person, if we approach that person with harsh tone, and harsh words, what happens is they automatically become triggered and emotionally flooded, and all sorts of things happen at that point. The blood pressure goes up, the heart rate goes up, our logical mind shuts off, and we're actually incapable of hearing anything for at least 20 minutes. Before we can come back. We actually need to take a break for 20 minutes at that point. And for men, it's actually longer. Men need more than 20 minutes to calm down. And if we are being triggered on a regular basis, we distance ourselves from people. So we will just avoid the person that triggers us because we don't want to. It's our subconscious mind's way of protecting us from having this physical experience that's actually very, very hard on our health. So harsh startup is one of the things that can be very triggering for people and can be very damaging in relationship. So when you're approaching somebody and it's a tough discussion, find ways to soften your entry point into the conversation. Be kind, use a softer tone, make eye contact, and make sure that you create safety before you have the conversation. Because if you want the person sitting across from you to hear what you have to say, they need to feel safe. And if they're flooded, they can't hear anything. The other thing is if you yourself become flooded at any point, know that for about 20 minutes, you will regret anything that comes out of your mouth. And I know that for a fact because I've been in that position many, many times. So if you start to feel the heart rate go, your face getting hotter, blood pressure starts to go up, you start to lose your frame of reference, you're probably triggered, and it's time to take a break. One of the main ways that you can work with this is by using what's called a softened startup. Use a soft tone and make each other feel safe. In fact, one of the things you can do is you can talk about how you're going to talk before you talk about the conversation. So you can say, I'm concerned about having this conversation because I don't want to get triggered and I don't want to trigger you, but it's a tough conversation. How are we going to have it? So as always, go slow, be gentle with each other and yourselves, and practice. Bye for now.